What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Tac Zone Reviews. It's been a while since we did a video, but I want to make a correction to my last video. On the last video, I talked about my new EDC gun, which is going to be the Wilson Combat, and I made a big mistake, guys. I bought that pistol because Wilson has an awesome reputation, but I made a beginner mistake by not looking into holsters beforehand. And in that video, I showed a holster I bought directly from Wilson on their website, but it was like super flimsy. Like, I could set off the safeties inside of my waistband with it, and I just didn't feel comfortable. And I did a lot of looking around, and I could only find leather holsters for it, and I'm just not a leather holster guy because I carry it inside my waistband, and I sweat like crazy, and the leather over time is gonna, give in. And just for my own safety, I was like, well, I think I'm gonna have to swallow my pride on this one and look somewhere else. I tried to get a custom holster made, but people are really finicky about that, and I don't feel the best about sending my gun out to just a random person. And I did contact like 3 people, but they weren't really I would say, like, helpful in any way about making a custom holster for it. So I was just like, all right, I'm gonna cut my losses. So I sold it, and what I replaced it with is one of the guns that I had looked into before. So this is the Staccato CS, the 2024 model, and this is actually the full-size grip. So they sell it in a compact grip and they sell it in a full-size grip, and I got fat hands. I don't have large hands, I just got fat hands. And for me, the longer the grip, it just helps me get a better purchase on the gun. So I can get a full hand, and I got some space under here. So I usually use the Magwell just to buy me some real estate, but I actually don't even need one on this one because of the amount of space I have. And so I ended up switching, and I went with the CS, like I said, 2024 model with the X serrations. I went with the stainless barrel because I thought the X serrations looked cool, sticking out with that stainless barrel. But I think I messed up. I should have got DLC coated barrel because it adds lubricity to the barrel, so you just get a better feel. But it's okay. I think I'll probably send this off to get coated at some point. On top of that, I added the Holosun 509T, which is the solar one as well, which it just looks, I thought it looked good on there. I wanted an enclosed emitter, and I also, this has the flat trigger, which I'll show you the break. So that's my take up right there. I'm on my wall, clean break. And here's my reset. It's very forward reset, like I said, back on that wall, and clean again. This thing feels really good in the hands, and actually this is not my first shots. I've shot this probably 200 rounds now. I haven't had any issues besides today. I'm gonna have some issues, I think, but I have a bunch of ammo laying around that I forgot the name of and what grain it is, so I just put it into a bag and brought it out, and we're just gonna run it through there. I also have a bunch of different defensive rounds, the brand new in box, and we're gonna see what it shoots best, which I highly recommend. Whatever you're gonna carry, guys, buy some defensive rounds. I know they're a little bit more expensive, but every barrel is different, and some like different ammo than others. So for example, if you're used to carrying Federal HST, maybe that pistol doesn't like it. Maybe it likes like Winchester Ranger, or it likes SIG V Crown. Just go out there, test the ammo, spend the extra money. And also, like, on something this size, guys, you don't want something that's gonna kick like crazy. So just test it and see what you like. So that's what we're gonna do for you guys. Also got some holsters. So this bag right here, guys, I know you guys have seen this online. This is the 945 Industries bag. And so it's just basically a dad fanny pack is all it is. And so you get this pull tab. First of all, this is not sponsored by anybody. I bought this out of my own money, and I'll put the receipt on there for you guys to see. You have these pull tabs. So if you're lefty, you can have it on this side. I'm righty, so it just sticks out here. You can adjust the pistol however it is you want in there. And then your holster just Velcros on there. And if you don't want to buy the holster from them, they sell the Velcro, so you can just put it on the bag. And all you do is you sit here and you yank on it, right? And you get access to your pistol, right? I've never had one of these bags. I've never practiced with it, so it's kind of the reasons I brought it out, because I do want to carry this way. In the summertime, I carry a lot of gym shorts, and I've tried like the leisure carry clip for carrying that way in gym shorts. It's just not very comfortable. It just swings, your holster swings. So I figured I'd try this. And I also have a QVO holster that I ordered for this that I'll be using that at work. Like now with, I have my Core Essentials belt, which I carry every day. And then I'll be carrying Appendix, and that's the Wingman Flex rig. So we'll be looking at that today. But yeah, this is what today's video will be about. All right, so inside the waistband is the QVO Wingman Flex. I did make a mistake. When I was ordering this, I thought it was for the Streamlight TLR7 HLX, but it was for the 7X. So, and my holster from QVO is for the HLX. So I'll switch over to this. I already have another holster for this that another company makes. I can just put the Velcro on, but for the meantime, we'll switch for today. So you got the CS is actually the thinner mag, so it fits the C and the 2024 C, and then the CS holds 17 rounds. So let's just get our first couple shots off for you guys to see. We zeroed in already, and here we go. All right, we're still hot, but feels really good in the hand. I definitely have different grainage ammo in there right now. It feels, you can feel the different grains, but it's cycling, so I'm just gonna get through it. I want my carry pistol to be able to go without malfunctions and whatever I throw in there. I know ideally I would be able to throw, you know, the same grainage, but that's not what we have today. I'm just gonna beat on it. I know that I got a lot of people in the last video, on the Wilson video, they were like, why would you carry a $3,000 gun? I get that, but also, at the end of the day, it's my money. If that's what I like, that's what I'm going to do. So let's just keep shooting it. All right, that mag's good. So what I wanted to do, I'm going to set up right now. We're going to get the shot timer out, and I got another mag loaded, which is this one. And what we're going to do is, this is clear. We're going to put our shot timer on, and we'll set the shot timer and see how long it takes us to get a shot off on target from concealment. And then we'll do that from the inside the waistband holster as well to see what's faster. I feel like this will be faster for me since I'm more used to this, but maybe I'm wrong. This will be closer to my line of sight. We're loaded up in here. The pistol's hot right now. It's in there, right? And I have the pull tab out. We did off camera do 2 shots just to see what it was, and I think it was 2.89 on the slow one, and then the first one that we did was it was like 207, I think it was, which is pretty slow if I'm being honest with you. I think ideally like a 119 would be good, but I'm just gonna aim for the cone, guys, just to get used to this. It is very different, I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually had one where the gun kind of felt weird in my hand because I was just trying to grab a hold of it. But got the shot timer. We'll say it has a delay on it, so I'll click it. It'll go off, and we'll try to go as fast as we can. My hand will be here, right? My hand will be here, and then I'll just yank on it. All right, so here we go. And just for reference, we're about 10 yards out, maybe like 10 to 11 yards out. So here we go. All right, that one felt cleaner. Okay, a 168, but I'm gonna say I did find myself taking a little bit to find the dot because I was so focused on the speed of the draw that I wasn't able to really focus on the dot. It took me longer to find the dot, so let's try it again. All right. That's one thing I gotta get used to. So like I yanked there, but I didn't yank hard enough, so it got caught. And you can actually see where it'll get caught. See the scuff marks on it? So I gotta really, really give it one of those, right? Which I guess is cool because in a sense, you know when you have to deploy it. It's not just, you know, just gonna open up just like that. So let's go again. Okay. 162. So it's still really slow, if I'm being honest with you. We're gonna get a couple more. We're here practicing. This is new to me. I've seen these online, and I just figured I would try it this time. So here we go. Let's go again. Okay. Oh, there we go. We say 0.5 of a second. Say so 1.59. I'm telling you, ideally I'd like to be at like the 120, 1.20, something like that. But this is not like a natural, when I pull it, when I draw, I'd have to get used to pulling from this height instead of from here. So that's why we're here practicing. And I figured you guys would like to see some EDC drills, because this is new to me and I don't want to get out there and just throw this on without practicing ever. So here we go. Okay, that felt faster. There we go, 1.37. So what we're gonna do next, guys, that was pretty cool. I'm gonna switch this light. I'm gonna make this clear first. Okay, this clear. Okay, I'm gonna take this light off and put it on my QVO Wingman Flex on the TLR7HLX, and we'll go from Appendix and see what's faster. All right, guys, so this is the QVO Wingman Flex. So you get your mag carrier and you get your pistol in here, right? I actually have to loosen up the tension for the light, but for now, because I'm getting used to it, I'm gonna go like that. It'll help me a little bit and not draw too fast. But let's go for it. Hot. Here we go. So for this one, I'm just gonna keep my hand here and lift up, draw, go for it. Okay. All right, that was pretty slow, but it's still a 157, which is way faster than what we started on the bag. So let's keep going. Guys, I'm not really used to carrying an extra mag. So that's kind of it feels more comfortable because the weight is kind of spread out, but it's something I got to get used to. And also, most of my holsters are only like a single. So now I got to carry the buckle to the Core Essentials on this side. And that's just something to get used to. But let's go again. Let's see how we do. That felt pretty fast. Not gonna lie, I haven't seen the time yet, but let's see. 151. All right, that's getting faster. And like I said, I don't really want to go way too fast because I'm not 100% used to the setup yet, and that'd be kind of idiotic of me to do that. I'd rather get the rounds in and practice than go for it right away. So here we go. Also, ideally with this, 120 would be ideal, but here we go. Okay, there we go, guys. Look at that. That's a 132, and we can go faster than that. So let's do that. We're gonna speed it up just a little bit and try to be still do a decent job at controlling everything, and feeling comfortable is the biggest thing. Yeah, 126. There we go. We're cutting down to it. And also, guys, the FBI says that most self-defense gun encounters happen between 3 to 5 yards. We're at 10 yards. So think about a human-sized target, basically from me to my cameraman right now. So it's a really short distance. So it's also, I think it's a good practice to practice that 7 to 10 yard line, because most ranges are not going to let you get that close to your target unless it's like an indoor paper range. 5 yards the closest you can get. But it's a good thing to practice that distance because that's where most encounters happen, 3 to 5. So let's keep going. And you can't notice, but I actually haven't been putting this hand under my shirt. I've just been setting it here on the side. But I'm gonna go here now. That way you guys can see both hands. That was a 171. That was way slower, okay? Because I went from raised hands. So maybe I can go, I'm trying to make it so you guys can see both of my hands, but maybe I'll just go to the side just like this, and you guys can just trust me that my left hand's not under my shirt. $135. All right, so that makes me feel good, guys. I feel pretty comfortable with this setup right now. Like I said, and one thing I've been learning to do is to carry an undershirt, because this setup in particular, the texture on this pistol is a little bit more aggressive, and I sweat like crazy, and I don't want it to chafe up on my belly, guys. So I do have that dad bod coming in, and so I gotta protect it at all costs. So here we go. Let's go again. Okay. It's a 134. All right, so we're just gonna dump the rest of these mags. What I'm gonna do, guys, let me check how many shots I got left on this. We got 5, and then we'll go to a reload from here. All right, so here we go. We'll go off of the timer, I guess. Actually, you know what? The timer's gonna go off. Don't listen to it. There we go. We'll wait. All right, we'll go again, and we'll go from concealment. So here we go. All right, here we go. That feels pretty good. That honestly does. I'm gonna do it again. Let me clear this. We'll clear that. I'm gonna put a couple rounds. We'll go 2 and then 1 in here. And now we can practice that. So that felt pretty good. It's natural. So we got 2 rounds in here. We'll have 2, reload 1. So here we go. All right, I actually didn't listen to my own rules. I went like 3 shots right there. That was a 608. All right, let's do that again. I'm gonna grab another mag, guys, and we're gonna come back to the same drill. We're gonna do 2 shots, reload 1. All right, so got 2 rounds in here, and then we'll do 2, reload 1, and we'll see what our times are at. So we're in, we're hot, safe. Here we go. I guessed it. All right. I kind of cheated. 482. I'll put up what like a grandmaster time is for that in comparison. I'm sure I'm really far off, but we'll just put it up on the screen. So let me do that again. There's 2 here. All right. Here we go. 2 in here, and then we'll reload. Safe. Here we go. All right. In full transparency, I was not going for the ding on that. Just being 100% honest with you guys. That's a 470. That feels good. All right, guys. So I feel like we've done enough holster talk. I'm just going to show you guys. Come to the table. We can look at this. I went out and I bought a bunch of different ammo. This is like regular. This is like everybody carries a version of this. So right here is the Federal HSD. This is the Hydroshock stuff. 135 grain. You got the Hornady Black. The SIG Defensive Elite V Crown. The Hornady Critical Defense, which is like FBI people carry that a lot. the Hornady Critical Duty. This one's 135. This one's 115. This one's 115 as well. And then last is the Winchester Silver Tip. And this one is a 115 as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to load up a couple different rounds in different mags and just see what feels the best. All right, guys, so we're going to test out our defensive rounds. So what we did is we put them in order so we didn't get confused. But the first shots are going to be the Federal, and it's going to go down this way, right? So we'll call it out whatever each thing is. The only one that there isn't 3 of is the Federal. There's 2 of that. Look at that thing. That thing, it looks nasty. I've never shot that hydro shock stuff, so let's try it. That's 135 grain. The gun is currently clear. All right, here we go. This is the Federal 135 grain hydro shock. 2 shots of this. Okay. That felt pretty good. That didn't feel much different from range ammo. Silver Tip is next, the Winchester Silver Tip. 115, guys, jacketed hollow point. Oh boy. That's way hotter. Holy crap. That was way hotter. I was not expecting that. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Next, we got 3 Hornady Critical Duty. Here we go. This is, guys, 135 grain. Flex lock, it says. It's a plus P. Here we go. 3 shots. Woo! Dude, that one's, that's literally hotter than the Silver Tip. Holy crap, that's expensive. That is, whoo. All right, then the classic Critical Defense, the Hornady Critical Defense, 115 FTX, it says. So here we go. We got 3 of those as well. Okay. That didn't feel that bad. That one felt pretty good, actually. Which, you know, there's a reason why this is really famous. But we'll go Hornady Black Ammunition, 124 XTP. You got 3 of those as well. Oh, crap. Woohoo! All right, that kicks like a mule. That ain't it for sure. And then, guys, this is really famous right now. Is the Sig Sauer Defensive Elite V Crown. This is 115. Here we go. There should be 3 of these. Holy crap. Oh boy. That's spicy. Oh man. All right. We're gonna eliminate some of these. This is clear. All right, let's holster this up. All right, I'll tell you right now what the hottest was. Is this crap? That was freaking hot. I think we need to run that on a full-size gun. Maybe that is crazy hot. All right, that's hot. This was really hot. That's the last thing we shot, and then this was really hot. So what we're gonna do next is I'm gonna do it in front of you guys so you guys can watch. Is we're gonna go 3 of the Federals. These are the 3 I think felt the best in my opinion. Look at that thing. That's a nasty looking round. 3 of those. Then we'll go 3 of the Critical Defense. Guys, if you guys know any ammo sponsor, let me know because this stuff gets expensive. This is expensive to do this with the self-defense ammo, but it is what it is. All right, we got 3 of those. And then we'll go 3 of the Winchester Silver Tips. Also, guys, I wish I would have brought some Spirit Gold Dot. I know that everybody's a fan of that, but this is the Silver Tip, guys. And my brother's out here getting destroyed by spiders. That's why he's moving so much. All right, here we go. Let's start off with the Silver Tip. We got 3 of those, and then we'll go Hornady Critical Defense, and then the Federal Premium Hydro Shock. Here we go. All right, here we go, guys. Okay, that has a kick to it. I'm not gonna lie, that has a kick to it. It's less than those, but it definitely has a kick. Next is the horny, Jesus Christ, brother. That's the Hornady Critical Defense. All right, here we go. We got 3 of those. The horny critical defense. This is gonna be a spicy one, ain't it? Here we go. That feels pretty good. That feels pretty good. And then last but not least is the Federal Hydro Shock, which I thought felt the best at the beginning. This is 135 grain. Here we go. Okay. All right. Let's clear this. Okay. Definitely what feels the best so far is the Federal and the Horny. Jeez, man, I can't stop saying it now. The Hornady Critical Defense are the ones that feel the best. I think that, just in my opinion, these are pretty similar the way they feel. I think I would probably, I don't know what's more expensive. I think the Federal was like $5 more a case, but this is really proven. So, but yeah, that felt pretty good. And so I'm just gonna conclude the video here, guys, and I'll show you guys this holster from QVO since I wasn't wearing it. So this is it. So this is the Wingman Flex, and it has your mag carrier, and I got it in the pattern called Thirsty Cup, and I got a basket weave on the inside. There was no need for that, but I figured I would do it anyways. And I'm not sponsored. QVO, actually, I've bought 4 holsters from him now, and dude, his stuff is worth waiting for. It's really high-end stuff, and it fits. This is clear, guys. Okay, it fits perfect in here. Like, the retention is just beautiful in there. So definitely check out his channel, guys, and check him out. Always cool to support someone on YouTube as well. But yeah, my conclusion with this, I am super excited about this. You guys seen it on camera. We actually didn't have a single malfunction, right? We didn't have one malfunction, and we actually have a bunch of different ammo types out here. So that's pretty cool that we didn't have a malfunction. The Holosun, it looks good. The picture's clear. I like that it's an enclosed emitter, and I think the proportions on this looks good. I'm not the biggest fan of the mailboxes, but on this setup, I think it looks good. And the gun feels good, guys. I got to get more training in, but from what I've seen today, on the 945 Industries bag, this is a cool thing, but it takes practice, and I got to practice for it. It's pretty obvious. I started off at over, it was like 2.6 seconds, and that's a lot. So I'm gonna keep practicing on this. This is a cool idea though. Like if you're at the beach or something like that, and you you want to wear your shorts or whatever. This is gonna be convenient for me. I can definitely see how that'll be in rotation in the setup, but for now, for me, this is the most natural thing. Is the Appendix, and I know that a lot of people think it's uncomfortable. It's not like, I think if somebody tells you that they don't feel it, they're lying. Like, you do. It's inside your waistband, dude. Like, it's that thick. I mean, it's 1.5 inches thick. You definitely feel it, but to me, it's not like I'm gonna be taking it off every other second. Like, I sit down and drive with this. All I do is when I get in my truck is I'll pop my Core Essentials, and it just loosens it up enough. So that's tight, and then when I sit in my truck, I'll just pop it after I sit down, and then it's good to go. But yeah, guys, the Staccato CS 2024 with the XL grip, guys, that's a winner for me. So thank you guys for checking out the channel, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget, we're going to be releasing more videos more consistently. Leave in the comment section down below what gun you want us to pick up for you guys. And before we leave, let me give you a sneak peek to the next video. Just for you guys. That's all you get. All right, guys. Have a good one.